everyone. For those who don't know me, my name is just Naomi. For those who do, I'm sure you're wondering, where the heck have you been? I've been on a social media blackout. And that's what the subject of this video is. Social media blackouts are becoming more and more common, either formally or informally, just because of one reason that everyone knows. Social media is draining. Now, you can go online and look at a ton of TED Talks, a ton of psychologists and doctors and people talking about how bad it is for us to be on social media all the time. This is partly why I went on this 6-month social media blackout, and I discovered 3 things from this entire process. Number 1, you really lose the fear of missing out. And along with that, you kind of lose the fear of showing out as well. When you put down your social media and you don't have to post things constantly, you realize nothing really changes. No one's really sitting around waiting for you to post something. If you don't post something every single day like you're used to, your life still happens. You still do the things you were doing before. It's just you realize you don't need other people to see it. And especially for someone who's a YouTuber whose job it is to post stuff all the time, to always show you're doing something, to look at your followers and your metrics, just reminding myself, oh, that stuff doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if I post at all. It's just really relaxing. Besides that, you lose the fear of missing out. You don't have to go through your friends' timelines constantly to see what they're up to. You realize, just like you, if you're not looking at their posts, their lives are still going on too. And if you're really that close to friends, you'll find out what they're doing by talking to them. If not, who cares what's on their timeline? You're not involved in their life, so you really don't need to see what's happening constantly. So, number 1, losing the fear of missing out and showing out. Number 2 is that you gain a large amount of mental energy back. It is amazing how much little time we spend on social media. And not little time like, oh, we don't spend that much time. I mean little time like you spend little chunks here and there, and those chunks add up. If you're scrolling when you first get up, when you're brushing your teeth, when you're eating, I mean, all these little moments during life, you are spending your time and your mental energy on social media. And when you take that away, you realize you have so much more time to think. And you can devote that time to whatever you want. I devoted it to thinking about why I do social media in the first place. Like, what is it that first got me here? Why do I make videos? What do I like about it? And I discovered the videos that I'm making, I kind of want to move in a new direction. I want to do new videos. And I was able to think that through and really just create this whole new plan in the time that I spent away from just constantly posting and doing the same things I've been doing before. You know, for everyone, that time that you spend away from social media is going to be spent doing something different. But the fact is, you're going to be able to use that time productively and not just sucked away through those online sites. Now, the third thing that's going to happen, and this is really the most important one for me, was that you lose a huge source of negativity. Now, this is unique for a YouTuber, as I said before, because we have constant streams of negativity coming directly to us. So anytime you make a video or post a picture, there's always that small subset of people who just have something to say, you know, have something to nitpick, tell you you're wrong, tell you you're doing this wrong, tell you, oh, you're stupid, you're ugly, There's always that small subset of people. And for me, I don't know about other YouTubers, but for me, every comment on every single either picture I post or video I post, it comes directly to my phone. I see literally every single comment. Even if I don't comment back, I see them all. So all of that negativity comes directly at me. So turning off social media, cutting myself off for 6 months was just a huge relief and weight off of my shoulders, because I wasn't really looking at that. I wasn't thinking about that. And that online negativity wasn't affecting my real everyday life. Now, for people who aren't YouTubers, social media can still have the same effect. There are just certain social media sites that are attractions for just negative people, negative energy. I don't know what to say, but you know what sites I'm talking about. I mean, if you're going on Instagram, you are just looking at the most impossible, perfected bodies that you could never live up to, and perfected lifestyles that you can never live up to. If you go on Twitter, you are looking at just the innermost thoughts of the dumbest people you will ever meet, that you will never meet in real life, because they just sit behind their computers and type all this stuff out. Ugh. And don't even get me started on Reddit. Like, there are so many different sites, and we just go on them and squirm, but we still feel the need to go on them. And I don't really know why, but we do it. And for me, I realized Twitter was that one site for me. Every single time I scrolled down my Twitter feed, I would just get upset. Every single time. And that upsetness would last for like hours over something I read. And I just realized, I don't need Twitter. I cut off my Twitter completely. I'm never going back to Twitter. I don't need to just sit on my feed and get upset for no reason, for nothing that's happening in my life, for just something that's happening online. And it really takes that time away from it to realize you don't need it. You know, if you really want to cleanse your aura, lift your spirit, and just put a reset on your attitude towards yourself, I'd really recommend just dropping social media for an extended period of time. Now, I am a millennial. I'm not crazy, so not forever. You don't have to do this forever. I'm not doing it forever. But do it for a month. Do it for a week. Just do it for long enough so you start feeling these effects and remembering, hey, there's life outside of social media. Give yourself a chance to live your life unplugged for a few moments and then come back to it happier for it. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for sticking with me through the hiatus. I'm gonna be back on my weekly schedule, but I hope you like this video. I'm gonna do more videos of this like self-care type. So if you have some suggestions, please let me know, and I will be back next week with a new video. I'll see you guys then. Bye.